Greetings, YouTube. Once again, happy Wednesday. Thanks to Mr. Otrix, we have the official Dana Mining Champions for March, which, if you can believe it, is just right around the corner. We've got these cryptic Act 6 messages in the contest, flooding the forums, giving everybody conspiracy theories about what's to come on that, of course. But this is also something to celebrate in March. Now, I have been very surprised. I'm, of course, just now back to live streaming on YouTube. But before I left live streaming between November and basically the present, the question that would get asked the most to me in the course of a live stream on a nightly basis is, Prof, who do you want to come into the contest? And, of course, I always said the Fantastic Four universe and maybe some unique Spider-Man villains like Mysterio that we haven't seen. I'm still very hopeful that Mysterio will come this year since he's going to be the main villain for Spider-Man Far From Home. But for some reason, and I can't really explain it, but so many people commented that they wanted Nick Fury in the contest. And maybe it's just because I didn't know really much about Nick Fury until he started coming into the Marvel Universe when it came to the movies, especially everything from the original Iron Man to Captain America, etc. And then, of course, he's just been in more and more movies. But I wouldn't think of Nick Fury as this like ultimately amazing champion. But then again, Kabam has this track record where the people who are the most powerful in the Marvel Universe suck at the game. And the people who are good but not OP like Blade break the game. So who knows? Maybe Nick Fury is going to be so amazing, we're just not going to know what to do to ourselves. So my first question to the community is, what class should Nick Fury be? Should he be a member of the tech class, or is he skill, right? Is it going to make more sense to make him skill? He's not a mutant. Certainly he's not cosmic. And he's not mystic. So I'm thinking it's either skill or tech, and I would think skill would make more sense. I also don't think he's a scientist. So my bet would be skill, but let's just say I've been wrong before. And sometimes when it seems obvious, it is not obvious at all. Now, of course, the other thing of note is that there's going to be a new skin of Captain Marvel, which honestly makes me really disappointed because I think Captain Marvel deserves a buff rather than a skin. Kind of like how I thought Howard the Duck deserved a buff over Venom the Duck, even though a lot of people seem to like Venom the Duck. The big question, which I think is fairly obvious, is around this time was when the game started to make changes for Sentinels replacing symbioids. And now we have Skrulls that are coming into the contest. And if you can see the banner in the back, which looks to be the official loading screen for March, you have not only the new Captain Marvel movie edition, but also Nick Fury, and then a bunch of Skrulls behind him. That makes me think, as many have theorized, that Skrulls will be replacing the new Alliance Quest Sentinels. So Sentinels out, Skrulls in, and they're shapeshifters when it comes to the contest. So that might be a clue that they could be a little bit difficult to fight. I don't know. Would you want to see Skrulls replace Sentinels? Are you sick of fighting them? Or are you so used to dodging their animations that you actually think you want to keep Sentinels in Alliance Quest, particularly in something like Map 4 and Map 5? I don't know. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on that. Are you excited about Captain Marvel? Are you glad there might be another Captain Marvel skin in the game? I just don't want to see any more Iron Man. I don't want to see any more Spider-Man. I don't want to see any more Thor. I don't want to see any more Hulk. I think there can be some way for us to get unique characters, even if they have to create them like Aegon, who's amazing, right? Kabam, challenge yourself to make new characters instead of just doing skins of old characters, because then, like with Iron Man Infinity War, who was pretty darn cool, if you've got OG Iron Man or even Superior Iron Man, you're still sitting there being like, these guys, they just kind of suck. Yeah, you've got the Arc Overload, which will help with regeneration, but in terms of damage, and especially like critical damage and just specials, they even have the exact same specials. Like, how lazy is that? So I don't know what to think. I know Nick Fury is going to be the headline because so many people have been requesting that he join the game since I started talking about this well over a year ago. And so I just kind of want to know, What do you expect Nick Fury to be? Do you think he'll be a cosmic? Do you think he'll be a mutant? Do you think he'll be science? I don't think none of those make any sense. Personally, I think he's all about that skill, but who knows? Maybe they're going to say that there are already too many OP skill champs and throw us a curveball. I just know that Captain Marvel makes sense to be cosmic because she's always been cosmic, so at least maybe we'll have another great cosmic champ. And also, I always love predictions about animations and certain abilities. So if you want to start making those predictions in the comments below, I love reading them and trying to theorize whether or not you have any truth to it. So let me know your thoughts on this. Happy Wednesday, YouTube. Let's get hyped for March. It is right around the corner.